Hi dear Sagittarius, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal mid-monthly energy check-in for all the Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Venus rising for the rest of the month of March 2026. For personal reading healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. For tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So let's start. Sagittarius, please keep in mind this is general. It might or might not resonate. Please keep that in mind. Let's see the overall energy for Sagittarius people for the rest of the month of March 2026. We have the Eight of Swords, the Star, the King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Moon card. There is something that you guys are feeling, that you guys are mentally trapped in a situation. No matter how hard you guys are trying to get rid of this situation, you guys are not able to do anything about it. So everything has an end. If something is at its peak, it's about to end. Now you guys are trying to remain optimistic and in a positive mindset. Now you guys are feeling like, okay, you should keep going ahead with a positive and open mindset, and whatever is supposed to happen will happen. My overthinking, me being trapped in this mental jail, is not going to change anything. And now you guys are trying to remain practical, remain very humble, very grounded and mature in a particular situation, right? The moon here represents the confusion. The confusion, maybe this, the insecurity, if not the fear of what is going to happen next, how it is going to unfold, how am I going to manage things, how am I going to handle things. You have lots of ifs and buts and confusions and lots of secretive and mysterious energies regarding a particular situation, but you guys are trying your best to remain in an optimistic and positive mindset and let things be, let things unfold naturally and organically the way it should. But in the background there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of mysterious energies going on. I'm not able to understand what's going on. I don't understand how it is going to unfold. You have lots of ifs and buts and confusion regarding a particular situation of your life, but at the same time you guys are trying your best to remain as optimistic, as positive and as open minded in a particular direction. Let's see what was happening in the recent past, honey. Sagittarius. The Chariot. So you guys took a decision and you guys were very determined that no matter how many obstacles or challenges or whatnot you are going to face in a particular situation, you guys are not going to stop, okay, for anything or anyone. You guys are going to move forward and succeed, because success is the only option in a particular situation in the recent past. Currently we have the Queen of Cups. Now you are being in this energy of love, compassion and forgiveness. Not very expressive, but feeling a lot of being in a lot of feelings, not doing much about it but feeling the feelings and being in this energy of compassion. Like, let's see what is going to happen. Okay, it's like humble down kind of energy. Sorry. Let's see by the end of this month what you guys are going to have as a potential outcome. The Lovers, a choice or decision between two situations, two people, two things, or simply this energy of feeling a lot of love towards something or someone and being in this energy of, okay, let's see. Let's clarify the Chariot in the recent past for you guys, Sagis. We have the Queen of Wands and the Lovers and the Queen of Cups. Okay, you guys had a choice between two people, two situations, two circumstances, and you guys took a decision. You guys made a choice between these two energies, and you guys were like, okay, this is my final decision, this is my final choice, and I'm going to go ahead according to this, and nobody is going to stop me from achieving what I want to achieve. Nobody is going to stop me from going towards that person, that situation, that thing that I want to go ahead with. No one means no one, right? So you had that kind of energy in the recent past where you guys had to make a choice or decision between two, and you took that decision and you took that very seriously. You were like, this is it, this is my final choice, and I'm going to go ahead with this choice, even if I'm going to fail, even if I'm going to succeed, but I know I'm going to succeed because I am fully into this and nobody can stop me. No one can stop me. Okay, Currently we have the Queen of Cups. Let's clarify this. Fighting crime, trying to save the world. The power of girls. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Cups. You guys are waiting and watching and hoping for some kind of really, really, really positive result out of a situation, but like all you're getting is disappointment over disappointment, right? But you are trying your best to remain optimistic, remain calm, remain compassionate, remain loving and caring and nurturing towards a particular situation and waiting for some kind of beautiful and positive outcome, but you are not able to get it right now. So you guys are being in this energy of, okay, whenever it is supposed to happen, it will happen. I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to you know change it or fix it or control it. Let it be. Let's try it with love. Okay, by the end of this month we have the Lovers. Let's clarify this. So we have the Judgment, the Ten of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you guys are going to drop this heavy and burdensome kind of energies of continuously trying to achieve something, continuously attaching yourself too much to the outcome. This reading started with the Chariot, but the Lovers was there also. This reading is ending with the Lovers. Okay, it means you already made the choice or the decision that you guys had to make in a particular situation, and you guys are very, very determined to make that work out. Now it's like the energy of humbling yourself down because things are not going the way you wanted them to go, but you're still clinging to the outcome that someday I'm going to get what I want. By the end of this month, I do see you guys dropping this energy of wanting a situation to unfold exactly the way you want it to. And the moment you're going to drop it, something magical will happen. Some kind of brand new chapter will start opening up. It's going to be totally different from your expectation, but it is going to be something that's going to make you feel relaxed and happy, and you guys will be able to understand why something was not working out till that point of your life, why something was continuously going in the opposite direction when it was supposed to go in a particular direction, in a why something was going south when you wanted it to go to north. And then maybe universe is going to give you another direction that let's go in the east. And when you are going to start going in east, you are going to understand why things were not going in south. I hope I'm able to make you guys understand. The moment you guys are going to drop this heavy and burdensome energy of expecting the outcome exactly the way you want it, a new outcome is going to appear in your life, and that is going to be much more better, much more clearer, and much more positive and beautiful for you guys. A new chapter unfolding. It's not easy. A new chapter unfolding, it's not going to be easy, but it's like the universe testing your patience. It's like universe humbling you down, cracking your ego, and giving you what you want, but when you don't want it the way you want it right now. This is how the universe always humbles all of us down. It's not about you only. Don't worry about it. It's not a punishment. It's just the way universe works. If you want something, the universe is going to test you like crazy, and once it is going to test you like crazy, it's going to humble you down. It's going to break your ego. Everything is spiritual. Fucking everything on this planet earth is spiritual. Whatever is happening with every one of us, a lot of, like, those who are aware, they call themselves spiritual people. Those who are not, they just call it karma or destiny or fate. I just got it. I just got this insight, and it's humbling me down as well. So maybe east is the right direction for you. Okay, just in this like context of this reading, I hope you guys are able to understand the metaphor here. A lot of people are going to east, I will go to east. Fuck yourself, I'm not talking about that east. Maybe this is the right direction. That's the cool and that's the right answer. Okay, let's see the guidance here. The east that you never thought was a good idea for you is going to be actually good for you eventually. Cool, let's see the guidance here. Devil, Seven of Swords, oh, Tower. You know, please focus on the things that you should not be doing at any cost, under any circumstances, in this particular situation, and in general also in your life. Don't go back to some kind of toxic behavior, toxic energy, unhealthy pattern, some kind of obsessive or possessive kind of energies, something that you used to hide behind. Let's say, for example, some people are extremely rude people, and they call it, I'm like this only, right? Sometimes I do that, but I'm not an asshole. I am really good person from heart. Just telling you. Oh my god, why the hell I said that? Delete this comment statement. The moral of the story, the guidance here is, do not go back to that unhealthy, toxic past that you left behind just because it's familiar or it's comfortable, or it gives you a sense of, I have something to hold on to. I repeat again, don't, okay, you guys have to focus on doing, focus on what you should not be doing, and don't do that any at any cost, right? This is what I'm getting, right? This is the guidance. Focus on what you guys should not be doing under any circumstances in this particular situation, and otherwise also in general in your life, especially the toxic, unhealthy, possessive, obsessive kind of things that you used to do at some point of time, and now you are very much aware that those things ruined your life or ruined your reputation or your energies in a very deep way, whether it was yours personally or you were having those people or energies around you that was draining you, that were making you go down in your life. Cool. Let's see the final message for you guys. There is a better course of action available to you. Please don't go back in the same kind of negative pattern that you left behind. It took you a lot of healing and time to recover. And working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. You can take help from somebody during this period to keep yourself sane, right? Good people, good energies, good vibes, maybe your community, maybe a group of people who are actually good to, they're going to help you to be productive, not to go back to the same kind of shitty past. Review all the details. Whatever you are going to do, understand all the pros and cons. Like whatever you're going to do in a serious way, in a serious kind of situation. I hope I'm able to. Okay, anyways, this is it. So thank you so much for tuning in, Sagittarius. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you.